kick this away to start us off. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. Set up. It's a first down play. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Looking to pass here on second down. Makes a spectacular diving catch.
Just a really good ball here to be able to pick up this first down for the Georgia offense. And being able to have a balanced attack, so important in modern college football, and Georgia does that as well as anybody.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? He'll hand it off. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Great job by our offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and a rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
That sack makes it 3rd down. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. And a big gain across midfield moves the ball inside the enemy 40-yard line.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to 3rd down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage rolled to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Big throw misses his mark there, incomplete.
Well, Chris, as you know, anymore in college football, these tight ends are essentially wide receivers. They move them all over the place and try to find a good matchup. And they had one. They're just unable to complete the pass.
So, second down after the incompletion. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And he's got it. Touchdown, Georgia. A horrible field position to start the drive here, but they just march right down the field to get points.
Chris, this offensive coordinator deserves a raise after that opening drive. The way they orchestrated this inside their own 15 to come away with points, impressive.
And the point after is good. Kickoff team's on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. First play of the drive, we're going to throw the football. And look, he's going to take a shot right away. And he's intercepted. Going the other way, can they catch him?
Nice job by this defense jumping on that football to come up with the interception. And not exactly how this quarterback envisioned this game starting. His very first throw of the game, he puts into traffic, and he costs his team in a big way.
And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Let's it fly to the wideout. It's pulled in, completion on a diving catch.
Boy, this is a big play by this offense. They go on the post route. It's a perfectly run route. It looks like the ball is going to be overthrown, but how about the receiver laying out to bring that one in for the big game?
The Dogs line up with a 1st and goal. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
See if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
They've been stopped on 3rd down twice in the red zone already. Can they find the end zone this time? Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. Now look at the return after the interception. Sets the offense up in good shape.
Wow, what a play by this defense to come up with the interception. And a big return. They almost take it to the house, but you got to give the quarterback some credit. Yeah, he threw a pick, but he didn't give up on the play and hang his head. Instead, he makes the tackle to prevent the defense from scoring.
And the Utah offense takes the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play, they're in position to bring him down for a loss.
And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Fights off a defender. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on 3rd down, trying to force a field goal. Toss play, running right. Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
No problem. Knocks it right through.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in a dreaded red zone interception. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly error. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. And he'll set up to throw. Receiver makes the grab. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Pass complete. It's second down now. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. He's going for a big play downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. That is a big play, finally brought down at the 44.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, but still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Cannot escape that ferocious pass rush. It's a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. And he'll drop back here on third down. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Most defensive coordinators focus a lot of their energy on how their unit performs on third down and in the red zone. They give up a couple more third down conversions like that, and they're in for a very unpleasant film session on Monday.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Georgia 7, Utah 3.
So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Single back takes the handoff. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So second and 4.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
A gain makes it second and medium. Motion now from the tight end. They look to throw it here on second down. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he's in. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Might have to try the extra point. A tight end is a matchup nightmare for this defense, Kirk, and they made him pay that time.
This tight end is so dangerous. He's trying to remind his quarterback, hey, guys, don't forget about me. Receivers are getting most of the attention from this secondary. But I bet now they're going to be a lot more focused on what this guy can do.
Returner goes out of bounds.
And the Utah offense takes the field. This is not the time to settle for field goals. They've got to find the end zone here. On first and 10, looking to throw. Breaks the tackle, gets into the clear. And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice gain. The Utes looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
The offense finally producing here. Sets up a first and 10. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Looks to the left. Pass caught. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play. Here's the second down play. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Getting set. Here's second down. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently of protecting the quarterback when it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback and they blow up the play.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Receiver makes the catch. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Well, you talk about a huge conversion. That's third and long. It doesn't matter for these guys. They just keep going about their business. Great connection between this quarterback and receiver on that one, and now they're in business.
The Utes come to the line with first and goal. Keep it on the ground on first and goal. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Chris, down here inside the 10-yard line, these are tough yards to come by. Positive yards, good push inside there by that offensive line.
Second down and goal. And the wideout goes in motion. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And they've got him in the backfield. It's a 4-yard loss.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
And the offense facing a third and goal from a long way away. Pass caught. Can he get in?
Chris, I think you got to give all the credit to the wide receiver here. Man-to-man coverage on an out route. That is a tough ask. Good inside move on the stem to separate from the defender, and a great throw by the quarterback near the sideline.
And this one is right through.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. And here's the return from inside the 5. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. And the returner to be brought down. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they really had the passing and clicking, move right down the field for a touchdown. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. That's a huge gain. Stop finally made it to 43.
Really good route here by the receiver, but I love the quarterback's ability to look off that safety and make that throw. And that's part of the quarterback's job here when you play in Athens for this Georgia offense. They've had some great quarterbacks over the years. Guys like Matthew Stafford and Aaron Murray and more recently Jake Fromm and, of course, Stetson Bennett, who won back-to-back national championships. And what they're seeing today from this quarterback, they got to be very proud of.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Offense looking to throw the ball. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Oh, a throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up third down.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Fired into a tight window and picked off. Not much of a return, but the pick ends the scoring threat and sets the offense up at the 33. And the Utes offense takes the field. The last possession, they moved it, but settled for a chip shot, so sort of an unsatisfying result. Looking to do more here. Running out of time in the pocket. And the senior making a disruptive impact play. And the Utes will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Well, if you're going to be able to play in the SEC and be a dominant team, you have to have defensive linemen like this right here. And we've seen that from Georgia over the years. They've been incredibly blessed to have defensive linemen that can hold up against the run, also have the ability to do this right here, which is pressure the quarterback and come up with those sacks.
Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air. That's the 2-minute warning in this close first half. The offense trying to score and claim the lead before the break. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Brought down, but crosses midfield to the 46.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
And the Utes will have 1st and 10 here. A handoff to the back. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
Okay, it's 3rd down after that run. That's a design quarterback keeper. They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now 4th down. The Utes will look to convert here on 4th down. Oh, they stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now.
Chris, how about this? The offensive coordinator decides to run the quarterback on a design run to try to catch the defense napping, but the defense was not having it at all. Waiting for that play to be run, comes up with a nice stop to get the ball back.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. Fires it to the wideout. And he's got his man open downfield. Explosive gain across midfield. They'll spot it at the 35. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. 1st down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Here's the snap, looking to throw. He slings this one deep down the left side. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Quarterback making some changes at the line. He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver.
That ball just seemed to sail on. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch in bounds, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Promising start to the drive, but now 2 incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
So on 4th down, the decision is to trot out the field goal team. This will be an attempt from 52 yards. Let's see if he's got the distance. And it's good. And they add to their lead.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50 plus.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Off the play fake on 1st down. Going for a big play downfield. And that one is incomplete with just 9 seconds on the clock.
It leaves you 2nd down.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Oh, it's tipped to the line and intercepted. So on 1st down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. After making his first attempt, they'll try again from 41 yards out. And the field goal is good. And that will extend their lead even further.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Just time enough for one more play in the half. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Dogs will kick it off to begin the second half. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Utah offense takes the field. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. And the one moves the ball up to the 33.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I'd love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Breaks the tackle, now he's got room to run. They bring him down, but a solid run there by the sophomore. The offense looks fired up to begin the second half. That's the kind of play they've needed to give them a spark.
Absolutely. I know they're down in this game. Clearly something was said at halftime to try to get this offensive line engaged, and it looks like it's working. They're playing with a different kind of energy. Let's see if they can do it again.
And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces a defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down. Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. On third down, he drops to throw. Short pass, finds the tight end. And he picks up the first down, tackled at the 32.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
The Utes keep the football on the move. And here's the handoff. Finding space at the 20. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Utah. And they get set now to try the PAT. PAT up and good to get a little bit closer.
That makes the score Georgia 20.
Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. And the hands team able to recover the football. Bulldogs offense is back out on the field, looking to build on this lead in this possession. Had to settle for 3 last time out. Catch made, but the defense gobbles him up for just a short gain.
Well, the defense coordinator this week, all week, telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Second down, we're going to throw it. He's moving out of the pocket. Didn't see anybody open, just throws it away. And that's now going to bring up third down.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
He'll drop back here on third down. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be fourth down and inches to go.
Well, quick short throw here, not able to convert for the first down. You'd love to see that route maybe a little bit deeper to give yourself a better chance, but they come up a little bit short. So now it's decision-making time for the coach. I'd be shocked if they didn't go for it.
Trying for a fourth down completion. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. They've got him, but he easily makes the first down, and this drive keeps going.
Boy, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on fourth down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging.
And he throws his third interception of the day. He'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
And the Utah offense takes the field. The last possession was just old-school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. The game moves the ball to the 20-yard line.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Third down after that running play. Quick throw caught on the left side. And he'll pick up the first down, stopped at the 27.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
And the Utes with 1st and 10 here. Keeping it on the ground here. Just a small gain. Looking at 2nd and 9. Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And the one moves the ball up to the 33.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Solid gain in the running play. Third down now. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker.
Brings up 4th down.
Fourth down and 2 in their own territory. Coach shows no hesitation. The offense is on the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Makes the catch, and the offense will keep this drive going. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Utes. No chance to catch him.
Utah, number 14. The catch and score.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. The PAT is up and good, so we're tied up here in the third quarter. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. That costly red zone interception the last time out. Let's see if they can recover from that error. Looking to throw it on first down. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. It's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
Boy, great job here by the quarterback to find the running back out of the backfield. That'll earn him. Set of downs.
offense comes up to the line, they might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. They'll run it here. Defense stops him short of the first down marker, and that'll do it for the third quarter of play.
That's the end of the third quarter. And it's a 3-year ball tied up.
Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Quarterback drops back. Lets it go quickly. Sophomore trying to make a play, but put too much on the throw.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually that's going to cost you.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down. This Georgia offense is moving quickly down the field. The offense with some pre-snap motion. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Second down play coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Makes the catch downfield. Brought down, but not before he picks up the first down. Nice game. A new set of downs after that completion. First down. Looking to throw the football. Caught quickly. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him closer to the goal line.
The tight end drag route is the perfect option for an offense looking to scheme that position open for some yardage. Perfect execution here for a first down.
First and goal. The offense with an opportunity for a go-ahead score here in the final minutes. Pass is going to be incomplete. He was really lucky to avoid the pick there.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Just trying to get rid of it. And he throws the ball out of bounds there. Smart not to take a sack on that play. Brings up third down.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point, move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is, and they do a good job of it right here.
And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
So instead of trying to break the tie with a field goal, they'll leave the offense out there on 4th and goal. Looking to throw again. He's got it near the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs. And they claim the lead here in the final quarter. And they'll set up for the PAT. PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. Now they get set to kick it away. And the kickoff will be returned. And they'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. takes the field. Here's the handoff. Nowhere to run up the middle.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Now it's second down here. Handoff here from the shotgun. Finds room at the 30. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Ball handed off. They've got him down out near the 40.
Picks up 7. Brings up 2nd down.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play.
3rd down here. Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. Pressure moment for the quarterback. We'll see if he can stay calm and collected. Down a score late in the game. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. They make the stop just short of the mark where it's going to be 4th down and inches. And the offense will wisely spend a timeout after the play. Clock management's going to be very important here in the final minutes. Down by 7. They've got to convert here for a chance to tie this game. Quick throw on 4th down to the left side. Heads out of bounds after running for the first down to keep this scoring threat alive. Serious pressure now for the defense.
This is why offenses drill down on the 2-minute drill year-round. You want to have quarterbacks and wide receivers completely dialed in on down and distance, and especially the clock. You got to get out of bounds when you can to preserve it. They do a really good job of that right here.
Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Chris, the defense dials up the blitz. They're unable to get into the backfield, giving the running back enough room. I'll tell you, the linebacker makes a great play just to come up with a tackle here.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. He's got a first down and more. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
The offense getting closer to a game-tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. There's the handoff. And they stop him just short of the end zone. The offense set up with a 1st and goal now.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them...
Touchdown, Utah. This offense is still clicking.
Chris, I'm shocked by this. I mean, this is a great touchdown by this offense. They're an extra point away from tying this game up. We may be headed to overtime.
We still need this extra point to tie. And FPAT gives us a tie ball game here in the final quarter. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away.
Set to advance on the football.
So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Oh, it's intercepted. A critical late mistake here. He's got some room and some blockers here.
Oh, Chris, you're in the 4th quarter. It's a tie game, and you throw an interception. Oh, my goodness. I know it's obvious, but you just got to take care of the football. It's that simple. Now their opportunity to take the lead is lost, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
He's got it. Amazing. A 47-yarder to win it. Well, you love to see a game, Kirk, come down to the final possession. It was who's going to have the football last, and they were able to make plays and come out with a win.
Yeah, not only the final minutes, but the final drive. And that entire unit looked calm, cool, and collected. It was well called by their offensive coordinator, and this defense just couldn't stop them when they needed to.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.